Okay, this is Raven, and today I am going to be talking about where to get beads, or more accurately, where I like to get my beads. Um, I am going to jump right in because this is going to be kind of long, so let's get started. Now, the place where I buy most of my beads is called consumercrafts.com. They're cheap, they're the cheapest I've found beads to be, and they ship pretty quick. They ship like within a day or two, and they also don't take long to arrive once they've shipped. I think my packages have all arrived within 2 or 3 days of shipping. The only thing is that their shipping is a little bit expensive. It is $8 usually, but they often do weekends where they have free shipping, so I would advise looking for that. Another common place that people get their beads and string and stuff is Amazon, which I like. I used to get my string from there because I found a place where I could get it for pretty cheap and get a lot of it at a time. But shipping is pretty variable. Sometimes you can get free shipping, sometimes you have to pay a lot for shipping, and the how long it takes to get to you is also going to be pretty variable. Prices are also not standardized, so you'll have to really look around to find the best price for things. Another place where I haven't actually ordered from, but I've seen in various places, is the Pony Bead store. They offer things in bulk, which is nice, and they have lots of colors, but the shipping is kind of expensive. So you'll have to, I guess, balance, finding a lot of colors and being able to have a big color selection against having to pay a lot for shipping. Plastic Bead USA does large bulk orders, but again, their shipping is pretty expensive and they don't have a lot of choices. But if you just need multicolor packs and you want 5,000 beads per pack, that is the place to go. Andy's Pony Beads does smaller sizes, 500 beads per pack, and they have free shipping over $36, but they are not as cheap as somewhere like Consumer Crafts. So again, you kind of have to balance having a pretty good selection against having to pay a lot for shipping. Another place that people get a lot of their beads is from craft stores. Moving on from the internet stuff. But craft stores can be kind of expensive. I know, when I go to Michael's, I find packs of beads for $3 or $4 that I can get at Walmart, which I don't like, but I will go to Walmart for beads for $2, and even Walmart isn't as cheap as somewhere that you can find online. Some places that you can find online, but a lot of people do go to craft stores. You can find a reasonable selection there. It really depends on what store you're at and how many beads they've put out, how many different kinds of beads they've put out. I do want you to be aware that certain craft stores like Hobby Lobby and Joann Fabrics, they have questionable politics. So if you're someone that likes to be very conscious about where you shop, you will probably want to find somewhere else. But if you're someone that doesn't mind shopping somewhere where the owners have questionable politics and may or may not donate to organizations that are kind of unsavory, then by all means shop at craft stores or at Walmart. Walmart is a little cheaper than craft stores, but their selection is kind of spotty, and it's Walmart, so they also have questionable politics. But again, if you don't mind that, they are a reasonable place to get beads from. Now, moving on to charms, because charms are super fun to add to candy. The place where I go the most to get charms is called Jolly Store, and they're online, but they have an okay selection of novelty beads that are at very good prices. The only thing is that their shipping can get kind of expensive. I think I ordered about $20 worth of stuff and shipping was $10. So that was kind of annoying, but their prices kind of balance that out, I guess. But it is my favorite place to get charms, so I go there a lot. Otherwise, I just ordered recently from a place called Dora Beads, which has cheap shipping, but they ship from China. I think it's China. It's either China or Hong Kong. So if you choose the free shipping option, you're not going to get your beads for a month. You can do shipping options that are quicker, but they will be more expensive. I think the one that I did was expedited shipping, or it was like a 2 or 3 day shipping, and that was $10, which isn't bad for that kind of shipping, but it is something to be aware of if you want to order from places like that. Now, I also found a few other sites that I haven't ordered from. There was a place called S&S, and they also ship from China, and their shipping is kind of expensive, but you can find a good selection of stuff there. Ally or AliExpress has variable shipping rates, but you can also find a pretty good selection of stuff there for charms. I do want to say that if you get charms from these sites, if you get metal charms from these sites, be aware that they will probably have nickel and possibly lead in them. I know Dora Beads has like a guarantee that their charms will not have lead in them, but you never really know. So if you have any kind of metal allergies, you might want to stay away from the metal charms unless they specifically say that they are nickel and lead free. Another place to get things online, to get charms online, is of course Etsy. You can also find charms on Amazon, but I've already talked about Amazon for beads. So Etsy is a good place to find charms too. Their prices and shipping are variable because it is individual people selling these things. But you can find a lot of amazing charms there that you would not find anywhere else because they are handmade. You have to be careful to order from people that are reputable because, even though there is kind of a little bit of screening because you have to pay to list things. Anyone can make a store, so you'll want to order from people where you've seen reviews that they have shipped, in a relatively good amount of time, and that they've shipped what they said they would, and that the products were good quality. Or you could take a chance on someone that just opened their shop and hope that, things turn out okay, and they most likely will, but you just want to be careful about where you order from online, and this goes for any of the other sellers where they're selling from multiple vendors. Just make sure that everything turned out okay for other customers. Sorry, we had a bit of an interruption. I'm going to cut that part out. But Etsy is good. I have ordered several things from Etsy, not charms, but things in general, and the sellers that I've ordered from have been very good. Anyway, that is all that I have on my list, but if anyone has any other suggestions for places to go, I would love to hear them, because obviously this isn't the only places that you can get stuff on the internet especially, but I look forward to hearing suggestions, and I will put links to all of the internet-based things in the description. Thank you for watching and listening. I hope this was informative, and I will see you next time.